unofficial Universal Orlando podcast is a member of the Mice Chat Podcast Network. MicePod.com. Now, discover the universe, one theme park at a time.
Greetings, Universal fans. It's time for another unofficial Universal Orlando podcast, bringing you all the news from the Universal Orlando Resort and Universal Studios Hollywood, Singapore, and Japan.
Hello and welcome to episode 101 of the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. I'm your host Tracy. Hello. And with me, as usual, I have my lovely husband Lee.
Hello.
And my lovely friend Darren.
What's up, Internet?
The show is brought to you in association with MiceChat.com and sponsored by Fairy Godmother Travel and the Producers Club.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. Now, before we get started, we want to let everyone know that the Halloween Horror Nights news is starting to ramp up, and we're going to begin with the Dead Man's Digest.
Yep, and there's a slight change to our original plan. The segments will be tagged on the outro of the show, so if you want Halloween Horror Nights coverage, then keep listening after the outro. If you don't, then right back at you, buddy. No, we'll say our goodbyes and the podcast is done. And the first one will be right after this show's outro because we've had a lot of announcements already.
We have.
Oh, yes. Yes. Right, shall we get on with the news then?
So as you all know, because everyone's been talking about it for about the last 6 years, the Wizarding World of Harry Potter Diagon Alley did open at Universal Studios Florida on July the 8th. Mm-hmm. The crowds have been crazy, the lines have been long, and we've already spoken to people who've been. But for more discussion, you will have to wait until next week for a podcast roundtable on this new area.
Mm-hmm.
But our table's square.
We haven't even got... Well, my table's square. You haven't even got one.
No. Mine's a...
Darren, do you have a table there?
Yeah, it's also square.
We'll be having a square table, people.
A square table.
We like to be different.
Mm-hmm.
The Universal Studios Hollywood Tram Tour turned 50 on July the 15th. Happy 50th.
Happy 50th, yes.
So yes, on June the 17th, 1964.
Wow.
Yeah. Crikey, yes. The Universal Studios tour was opened to the public with the official grand opening on the 15th of July, 1964. Now, tourists boarded a futuristic-looking custom-built tram designed by Disney Imagineer Harper Goff, who was responsible for much of the design for Main Street USA and Adventureland at Disneyland.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's some interesting trivia there.
Very.
It is indeed. Now, this tram tour has gone through many changes since that date, and at the moment it's going through some more changes, and there's a new segment of The Fast and the Furious going to be added soon.
It is. I think we talked about that a few weeks back when it was announced. There's quite a lot going on at Universal Hollywood over the next few years, actually, with their big evolution plan.
Exciting over there as well. So if you want to find out more about the history of the attraction, head over to Mice Chat and check out Sam Genoway's article, Universal Studios Hollywood Tram Tour 50 Years Old Today.
Yeah.
What?
The title, it does exactly what it says on the tin.
But it does.
Yeah, it's very descriptive.
Exactly. Nobody's going to doubt what it's about.
No.
I like it. Now we're also going to get Norm onto the show at some point in the future and do a focus piece on the attraction for you.
It is. It's something I'd like to know a bit more about, actually.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, being that none of us have ever been there or been on the tram tour.
Hunter has.
Really, well, Hunter has, but he's not here.
No. Typical.
Yep.
Yeah. Because it was something they wanted to bring to Florida, isn't it? When the studios first opened, they kind of had like a mini version, didn't they? That kind of just went up the top. And
what, instead of trams?
Mini version, not the car. A smaller version.
Sorry, I'm in one of those moods.
Anyway.
Good deal. Yeah, the one that I kept remembering was not that tram tour. It was the Hollywood Studios one.
Oh, the rubbish one.
Yeah, that's the one I thought was the Universal one for so long.
Yeah.
And then, whoops.
I don't think that's much long for this world, to be honest. That we did the Disney one last time we were there, didn't we? And it wasn't even a patch on what it was the first time we rode it. And there was only like nine
it was many years
difference.
Ago.
Without Catastrophe Canyon, it wouldn't be worth going on.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on to Japan. The Wizarding World of Harry Potter at Universal Japan is now open.
Woo!
Yeah, 2 stars from the films. They got 2. Tom Felton was Draco Malfoy and Evanna Lynch, who played Luna Lovegood, were there for the opening ceremony on July 15th at Universal Studios Japan, wearing their obligatory Slytherin and Ravenclaw scarves. That's
awesome.
Cool.
It's quite interesting that the Phelps twins weren't there because they seem to do everything.
I think they're like Orlando. They're like, nope, not going to Florida. Nope.
Yeah.
I had to, if I get the chance to all expenses paid trip to Universal Japan, I'd be like, yes, please.
Yeah, true. On Tuesday morning, Felton and Lynch performed a mock Revealio spell. Haha, I said it right. A charm used to reveal concealed objects, which caused the archway entrance to fill with smoke. Yeah, as the smoke cleared, Hogsmeade Village was revealed to the masses of fans waiting to access the new attraction. That's awesome.
That is a brilliant way to do it.
Yeah. Sometimes it pays to wait for to be the second one. So the attraction. The Osaka version of the Wizarding World of Harry Potter has a lot of the same attractions that can be found in Orlando. There is, of course, Hogwarts Castle, in which visitors will find Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. But from what we heard, a toned-down version of the Orlando ride.
Well, it's funny, actually. I was listening to... Who was it? Someone was talking... It might have been the Orlando Tourism Report. They reckon that the one in Orlando's actually been toned down slightly over the last few weeks. Because someone said they'd ridden it recently and it had changed back up to what it was. So they seem to think that they'd sort of changed the ride profile on the one in Islands of Adventure to test out how they were going to do it in Osaka, and now they've put it back up to the normal ride profile for... Because they can change it, because originally it was a lot more intense than it is now.
Because didn't we hear Japanese public as a rule are less extreme?
Yeah,
they can't handle the extreme...
The motion
physical,
stuff that like a Western audience can.
Yeah, but they have roller coasters over there that we would go, no way.
Yeah, because
well, yeah, you look at, isn't Steel Dragon one of the tallest in the world over there?
Yeah, and then they've got crazy ones that flip upside down and keep you upside down for about 20 seconds and all kinds of crazy ones.
Right, that's weird then.
I know.
Yeah, that is. Maybe it's to keep it, like, mechanically more sound.
Or more family, maybe it's like a whole family type of thing, I suppose, if you think those extreme coasters are going to be only for certain people, aren't they? Whereas something like that's going to appeal to the whole family.
True. Yeah, but they're going to have the castle tour, the same as they do over at Islands of Adventure. They will have the portrait room with talking photos. I wonder if they speak Japanese.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be very interesting to find out.
Yeah.
Oh, we can't put it this way. I'm not going back and doing that walkthrough again in Japanese.
Yeah.
I'll volunteer to go and find out.
Okay.
Yeah. There we go. They also have, of course, Dumbledore's office, Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom, Gryffindor common room, and the Room of Requirement. So pretty much a direct copy.
Awesome.
I'm sure they'll have little bits and bobs here that are slightly different. And there's also, they got the Flight of the Hippogriff coaster, but no Dragon Challenge. Because we already know that's a problem.
Yeah.
So
I think Singapore know it's a problem as well.
Yep. And then they're going to have, of course, they're going to have Ollivander's Honeydukes and the Three Broomsticks as well.
As they should.
And there are a few park features not found in Orlando, such as Hogwarts Black Lake.
I want
Which is cool. It looks stunning from that side.
Yep. And also live owls.
Do we have dead ones?
Yep.
I need to find... I heard someone talking that apparently they were in the portrait room, but I can't see that.
No, I assure you this owl is quite alive.
Oh, you mean animatronic?
No,
this
real
owl
ones.
is no more.
In ours?
No,
Darren.
We haven't got one. No, in the one they're going to have live ones in Japan.
I think that's awesome.
But apparently, I've heard whether it's true or not, in the portrait gallery, but I can't see that. They're going to want to clean that up every day.
Yeah, I'm thinking they might have
messy as other birds.
Like, meet and greet kind of thing.
They're not as messy as other birds.
Yeah, but they still just doo-doo everywhere.
They cough up pellets.
That's weird.
And have you never dissected an owl pellet?
I have a lot to talk about owl poop when we get to the Diagon Alley walkthrough.
Okay.
Yeah.
I look forward to it.
Awesome.
So it's me again.
I'm trying to find someone who's going or gone so we can get them on and talk to about it, but I'm kind of struggling at the moment.
Yeah.
Yes, come on, people, get yourselves there. Yeah, as you heard in episode 99, Darren recently visited the new Hotdog Hall of Fame and Breadbox at Universal Orlando City Walk. So I'd like to pass it over to Gregory for the first of his on-location resort reports, and then we'll come back and Darren will let you know more of his thoughts on these two new venues.
What's up, guys? This is Gregory live on location outside of Breadbox. We're going to talk a little bit about the menu. They've kind of got it separated into two parts for their sandwiches. They've got the Breadbox Fresh, which are your cold sandwiches, and then they've got the grilled cheese, which are your hot sandwiches. I was able to have the turkey grilled cheese, which has smokehouse turkey, applewood bacon, smoked Gouda, roasted tomato aioli, and multi-grain bread. Absolutely delicious. But at $8, it is a pricey sandwich. But don't forget, you do get discounts for annual pass holders. Laura, what did you have?
I had the tuna sandwich, which was the bomb. And last time we were here, I had the veggie, which was also really good. And, I mean, for me, the sandwiches are really big. So, yeah, $8 is really pricey, but I rarely finish it. So it's not so bad. But I do understand how it's not. They're good sandwiches, though.
The reason we keep coming back, though, is the chocolate hazelnut shake, which is made with Nutella and French vanilla ice cream. It's $5.25. So it's they keep changing the size on us. When we first got it, it was a lot bigger than it is now, but it's still a delicious shake that you have to try.
Yeah.
All right, we've shuffled down to Hotdog Hall of Fame, Universal's other new restaurant option, where you can pick up 9 different ballpark hot dogs from all around the United States. I've actually had the Kansas City dog, which is an all-beef dog with pulled pork, coleslaw, pickles, and barbecue sauce, and it's really delicious. I've also had the Colorado, which is Nathan's famous hot dog with grilled peppers and onions and sauerkraut. If you're not into hot dogs, the Milwaukee dog is a bratwurst sausage on a hoagie roll with grilled onions and spicy brown mustard. All of these hot dogs are $6.99 before any discount. So and that is just the hot dog. So kind of beware of that. You do have the option of getting fries and chips on the side, but that's extra. I have asked about a vegetarian option. The answer I received was that they had tried one, but that it did not taste good. And they did not want to offer something that wasn't up to the standard of the rest of the hot dogs, and that they are still looking to offer one in the future. Hopefully that happens so that vegetarians can enjoy the same hot dogs and fun that we have here. Once you get your hot dog, you can actually come over to the side here, and they have about 12 different mustards as well as ketchup if you must have the ketchup, but they do not put the ketchup on the hot dogs that they prepare at the window. If you're looking for a real adventure, they do have a 2-foot long hot dog that really meant for 2 people, but that can be quite the challenge if you want to take on a 2-foot hot dog. For the Unofficial Universal Orlando podcast, this has been On Location Resort Update.
Thank you very much, Gregory. So, Darren, talk to me. What did you think of Hotdog Hall of Fame and Breadbox?
Totally different ends of the spectrum there. I loved Hotdog Hall of Fame. It's awesome. The theming of the area is really cool. I don't think I mentioned they've got seats from like all the different baseball stadiums that they are serving hot dogs from.
That's cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah, which is kind of neat. It's like a whole bleacher. And then they, the hot dogs they use. I talked about this in my review before, but they actually use the specific kind of frank that each stadium uses. So they're like fully authentic. They're not just using the same hot dog for everything.
That's
all right.
Brilliant.
Yeah, like one of them is actually a bratwurst because that's what they do there. Then they've got like the Viennas and your kosher dogs and everything like that, just depending on from wherever it's from. And all the toppings are authentic, and it was really good. I definitely recommend that one. Now on the other side of things, we had Breadbox. Breadbox is expensive.
Really?
And it's sandwiches.
Right.
And they skimp on everything.
Really?
I hate saying bad stuff about about a place at Universal, but it didn't work for us. It was like I said in the review, is $20, over $20 for 2 sandwiches and a bottle of water.
Wow.
I'm trying to think, because obviously a lot of people have been comparing Breadbox to something like Earl of Sandwich.
No, not at all. I don't think so. After looking at the menu for Earl of Sandwich, like Earl of Sandwich has like some like really creative, weird sandwiches. These are all pretty standard.
Really?
Like bog standard sandwiches, yeah. Like turkey, and like the turkey didn't even come with like mayonnaise or anything on it. It was like
Sounds
dry
dry.
bread. Yeah.
Huh?
Really?
Yeah.
So when you ordered your sandwich, Darren, I obviously went up and asked for like a specific sandwich off the menu. Did they ask you, you know, like if you go to Subway, for example, they'll say,
No.
oh, what bun do you want it on? Do you want butter on it? Do you want anything?
None
It's
of
just
that.
so
Nothing.
what you ask for is what you get. There's no way you can change anything on it.
I'm sure if you asked, if you knew ahead of time that they weren't going to put anything on there, that you could ask for some stuff, but they did not offer it initially.
Wow.
Is it all made, like when you go, obviously they assume they make it in front of you and stuff, do they? Or is it just like...
It's like back in the back, but they're making them
All
fresh,
right.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's disappointing because, like,
Very.
this was one of the ones I was really excited about because I know Tracy, especially you, what a big fan of Earl of Sandwich you are.
Yeah,
I'm
so
just a
you
big
don't
fan
wanna-
of sandwiches.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, and like the size of them compared to what I've seen at Earl's Sandwich and that kind of thing, they're small flat sandwiches compared to Earl's Sandwiches, like huge stacked up and everything.
I'm shocked at the price.
I assume then, from what you're saying then, Darren, that with it being what it is and where it is, it's probably not going to get a lot of traffic.
I don't think so.
Because
I really don't.
Because from what you've said, it's not worth going out of your way. And let's be honest, you have to go out of your way to go to it.
Yep. Yeah, and you have to go up to the top, like all the way up to the top to get to the front door.
Right.
It's at the very, very top of that walkway as you're going over to Universal Studios.
Has the
Yeah.
cigar smell gone?
Yeah, it didn't smell like cigars
Oh,
at
they
all.
got that.
I think they cook a lot of bacon in there, so I think they're covering it up with the
That's
bacon
smell.
smell.
I was going to ask you something. So obviously, out of the two, see, Hotdog, where exactly is Hotdog Hall of Fame?
It's across from Anahito's.
Is it kind of on that corner then?
Yeah.
So when you're walking past, say you were going to Islands of Adventure, is it in your line of sight as you're walking past it?
Not really because of the construction for Cowfish right now.
Right.
But I think once they remove those signs, it's going to be a lot clearer. And you can see their dome. They've got like a dome on top of the hot dog thing. So
it's not as tucked out the way as something like Breadbox is.
right. No, yeah. It's probably when you're walking out is when you'll see it more.
Yeah. Which is probably when they'll get most of their traffic, let's be honest.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's it. Exciting about one, but disappointing about the other.
Yeah. But I've heard other things like Gregory mentioned about the Nutella shakes and that kind of thing.
Yes, he did talk about them.
I'd like to try that.
That
But,
does sound nice.
yeah. But
Jesse?
they can keep sandwiches.
Nutella shakes? Really?
I don't like chocolate. I
It's
don't like
hazelnut.
chocolate milkshakes. Oh, don't. I'm actually really balking. No, you're asking the wrong person. I'm not a fan of chocolate or
What was on the
shakes.
condiments bar, Darren, then? Like, what mustards did they
The
have?
hot dog Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
They had like 4 or 5 different kinds of mustard and 1 bottle of ketchup. And you're encouraged not to use it.
I would.
Did they have all the TV screens and stuff up?
Yes. One giant screen that they were showing World Cup games on when we were there.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I think that's the idea, isn't it? They're going to be showing like ball games and sports and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's going to draw people. And if people are there sort of watching the game and having a hot dog and stuff, that's pretty cool. Now we're just waiting on... Is Cowfish? Cowfish is the last one we're waiting for?
Yeah, September.
Yep. And
Hopefully that's gonna deliver.
Eagerly waiting for that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm very interested, actually, because I've never really had sushi. Not really.
I made it.
Yeah, but we haven't... Like, we've never gone out to a sushi restaurant or anything and had it, like...
No, well, there's one just up the road.
Is there?
There's your sushi in the Metro
It's
Centre.
apparently garbage.
No, it's sushi.
No, it's garbage, though. Isn't that... It's on like a conveyor belt. that
That's
goes
how it's
round.
served you. Oh, dear, I'm going to have to school you.
What is?
That's how they serve
That's
it. You
not
take
what
the
I've
dishes that
heard.
you take and then you pay by the plate.
That's how you do it.
See? I know, I'm cultured. Right, well, that was all very interesting. Good stuff, bad stuff.
Crap sandwiches, decent hot dogs.
Yep.
About sums it up, yes. So on that note, we're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to be back with the rumour mill and some other stuff.
Diagon Alley is open at Universal Studios Florida, and we know all you witches and wizards can't wait to visit. So let our friends at Fairy Godmother Travel deal with the muggles and resort reservations. They're Universal Parks and Resorts specialists, as well as an authorized Disney vacation planner, and their service is free to you. From the new Cabana Bay Hotel to those other hotels run by a mouse, Fairy Godmother Travel can book all of your Orlando area vacation needs. And make sure you let them know you heard about them because of UUOP, because every UUOP referral helps us continue to bring you the best Universal coverage we can. Contact them today by phone at 832-284-4002 or toll free at 888-939-6425, or go on over to fairygodmothertravel.com. Let Fairy Godmother Travel make your next vacation magical. We now return you to your regularly scheduled programming.
Welcome back to the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast, and it's on to the rumour mill.
Am I the only one that's got any rumours?
I was just going to ask, has anybody got any rumours
I have.
that are to do with Universal
Yes.
and their studios and their other parks?
Yes.
You do. Would you like to share?
Well, I've written mine down, and as I've just told these two here, I've just wrote myself some little notes, and the top one says Studios 2017.
Awesome.
No idea.
Is that when it opens?
I have no idea what that means.
Something will happen.
Is that the secret holiday that you weren't supposed to tell me about?
I wish. Going back to the water park that we talked about the other day, and I said potentially that name, Volcano Bay, was the name of the park. Now not so sure, it might actually just be an area of the water park,
Okay.
Volcano Bay.
Okay.
Another rumour I heard, and it's reared its head, and God, it's been doing the rounds for a long time, but the latest one was Lord of the Rings again, but this
I
time
was
for
wondering when
Kids
that would come
Zone.
Oh, yes, the survey that just came out again recently.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you hear about
No.
that? Okay, so they had a survey come out and asked fans what they'd be most interested in. And there's a ton of options on there. A few of them I remember are Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Okay.
The one that you just mentioned,
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings, and a few others. And it said, would you be interested in seeing areas based upon the following properties?
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
We've seen it's the one we have
Unless-
in Alton Towers. Is it Alton Towers?
If
Charlie,
they could
yeah,
do
rubbish.
if they could do the Chocolate River boat ride, I think that would be pretty amazing, especially with the tunnel and everything.
Yeah, if they did it like based on the original film rather than the Johnny Depp one.
Yes, please.
Right.
Yeah, and I would like to drink lemonade and float to the ceiling and have to belch my way down. I'll be back down so fast because I'm so good at belching. What are you looking like that for?
Lumpa doopa dee dee. Oh, they could actually have like a singing quartet of little people to do the Oompa Loompas. That would be cool. Yeah, there's a Charlie and the Chocolate Factory ride at Alton Towers. And it's kind of a
shaky
boat
floor.
ride,
It's
and then
it's both of them, isn't it? 'Cause it's a great glass elevator. As
yeah,
well,
because it's
yeah.
a boat, like a boat ride, dark ride type thing, and then you get off into the Great Glass Elevator, which actually I'm expecting to be something like the Gringotts Elevator. It's kind of you get in, and it's got panelled screens around the side, and it shakes, and you're supposed to be going round.
And
in
it's
the
just
Great Glass
rainbow
Elevator.
bubbles go up the side screens.
Yeah, Charlie. See, Lord of the Rings, I'm still not so sure about. The Hobbit, yes.
Well, after seeing the theming that they've done at Diagon Alley, I am way more confident that they can, do the Shire or several other things that good. So
I think the problem.
it's just, what do you do?
That's
Yeah.
it. The problem is you've got so many iconic locations in Lord of the Rings
You'd have to
or
have
the
Hobbiton.
Hobbit.
Yep, and Tolkien's estate will want it to be as authentic as J.K. Rowling,
Which
so
is-
all the doors will be 3 feet tall.
Yeah.
Oh, I can see some
You just have-
compensation claims for people going home with bad backs
yeah.
or bad heads from bang, oof. But yeah, I know, it wasn't official, but like the big, strong rumour was that apparently they're going to start demolition on Kids Zone very, very soon. Either just before or just after Halloween Horror Nights.
They should do it before and then wreck it and make it scary.
Well, it was the talk was that it was going to be before, but it would be going on while Halloween Horror Nights was going on. But a lot of people complain that there's a lot of throughput that goes through that area. Is that right, Darren? Didn't you? I'm sure you said there was. Don't they use the Barney queue as a queue for?
Yeah. Yeah, they have. I think the entrances to 2 houses are over on that side.
So is that the entire kid zone is going?
From ET back over.
So
like not including
I
ET.
don't actually class ET as part of kid zone.
What
really.
about Curious George?
Everything from everything back. So like Woody Woodpecker, all that back out of Fievel's Playland, and
it's a bit of a shame then for the littler kids.
Well, it depends what they do with it.
I know, but but the Hobbit's not going to appeal to 3-year-olds.
That's what I'm saying. This is just it depends what they do with it.
Unless they do the Shire back there and they're perfect size for it.
That's true.
Oh, a Shire kids play area. Can you think on something the level of like Camp Jurassic?
Exactly.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, but pardon the pun, but it would go over their heads.
I don't know. I think that would be pretty cool.
But I'm coming in from a parent's point of view. It's a place for parents to go and they can chill out while the kids run around and.
But a Shire play area, like the little houses and stuff, would be pretty awesome.
Yeah,
There's your fireworks show on a night.
I would pay a lot of money to see the dragon firework.
Another one I heard very recently was that apparently San Francisco's the whole area is not going to be long for this world.
I have wondered actually since the demise of Amity.
Not Potter.
Right.
Nothing, no franchise has been mentioned, but the rumour I heard said it was a big property. And whatever it is that they're going to put in there would involve a massive show building.
Okay.
I think, again, that was on the Orlando Tourism Report. It might have been Florida Thrills on Twitter that they were talking about it.
Okay.
No property attached to it.
Valley with Back to the Future.
Yeah.
You can hope. I don't know. See, we've talked about Godzilla being a rumour. I don't know, what would you want to see?
You know what, if they go with Godzilla with King Kong and stuff like that, there's a lot of big
different
creature
parks,
type
though.
things. Yeah.
And they are doing a second movie.
But people like diversity.
It's difficult, though, when you look, it's like you start thinking about what properties are there out there that are going to be big and are going to have a little bit of longevity with it.
Hunger Games.
Again, drop your kids off and maybe pick them up.
Yeah.
The books are good, but I don't think they're going to. I don't think the films will have a longevity. I think once the third one or the fourth one, whichever many they're doing, actually comes out, it'll be done. I don't think people are going to be talking about them for years to come.
Don't upset me.
Divergence
then?
Like Fast and the Furious has been banded around for a long time.
Oh, another one on that survey list was Star Trek.
Well, actually, who was it today? Oh, it was Theme Park Insight. They said they can officially announce that Star Trek is coming to Universal. Now, I remember hearing from someone, I will keep him anonymous for the time being, at least 6 months ago, told me that he'd heard from quite a lot of people, because he's kind of involved in that business, that Universal were
very close
to signing the deal for Star Trek. So
I would be psyched for it. I love it, and the new movies have been amazing. Ones they put out, so I would love to see an attraction based on that.
I would agree with that. We watched them very recently, within the last
Yep.
month, 6 weeks.
Yep.
We watched both of them, and they are really good. And there isn't anything sci-fi, other like Men in Black kind of is,
more
but
tongue in cheek.
E.T. is a little, but nothing like space oriented. I think that's something they really could. There isn't. You think there's nothing like space, like really far-fetched sci-fi,
right?
So that's something, like you said, what could they bring that's different?
Yeah.
That's
no,
ideal.
I agree with that.
But what would they do with it?
Dark ride.
Hopefully, not another simulator.
If it's going to be
I'm sure there'll be at least partial simulator. I think that's what we have to look for a long time.
Yeah. And you said, big show building. It won't be a simulator and a big show building.
Yeah, as long
or
it could
maybe
be a combo
like,
ride simulator.
Yeah, maybe like the rumors we had heard about, Hollywood Studios with the Star Wars thing, where they were going to do like a total indoor area of the park that was, that like you look out the windows and you're looking out at space.
Yeah.
But have that as the Enterprise instead for that whole area. That would be awesome.
It's difficult now, isn't it? Because it's like you look at like Forbidden Journey pushed the boundaries of what you thought about rides, and then obviously Gringotts has not necessarily pushed the boundaries, but it's done something different. It's like, where'd you go? What's new that people aren't going to go, oh, it's just another simulator, it's just another screen-based attraction, or it's just another coaster, or it's just another dark ride.
Actual potential for death.
I was just going to say that.
Actually launch you into space. But it's difficult, isn't it? It's like, what do they do? Because that's the problem with Universal pushing the boundaries. It's everyone's going to be expecting that next level every time they bring an attraction out. And if they don't, not getting on anyone's back, but Disney fans will go to town on them. They will.
Disney fans will go to town on them anyway.
You know what I mean, though? It's like they'll be... Disney fans are Disney fans, and I'm not knocking them for it, because we're kind of the same for Universal, but they'll be waiting for Universal to fall, and if they don't come out with something that's groundbreaking, and the next one, they're going to just go, well, is that the best? It's just another screen-based attraction.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But to that I say, look at your little minecart ride.
Seconded.
And then the only other one I've got is... I think it was Parkscourt posted the permits the other week ago that Hotel 5 is coming.
Awesome. Ooh, I wonder what theme we're going to get.
No theme at the moment. Nothing on the permit or anything for it, but it's going to be apparently next to the Royal Pacific.
Right.
And it will be in between, like the level in between the Royal Pacific and Cabana Bay. So if Royal Pacific's, like if you go Disney terms, Royal Pacific's Deluxe.
Yeah.
Cabana Bay's value, it's going to sit in that moderate level in the middle.
Which they do need.
Well, we haven't got onto it yet, and we need to devote some time to it later. But Darren, you stayed at Cabana Bay very recently, and as a in air quotes value hotel, just briefly, how was it?
It was great. I loved it. I've stayed in a lot of hotels in Orlando. The room was so much better than the one I had at Royal Pacific.
Right? You got the pass holder's dungeon, didn't you?
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, this was a pass holder. We actually got the family suite because they're 50% off for pass holders.
Wow.
So it was the same price as a standard, actually a couple dollars
nice.
More. So yeah, the theming in the place is incredible. You've got about 8,000 power outlets all around you in the room.
That makes a difference.
Yeah, it does really, because with everything you have to charge now, you realize that you got your cell phone, you got your tablets, you got, the kid wants to plug in the laptop while you're there. Yeah, you need a lot of outlets, and they've actually thought about that. It just goes into like the detail that they got to.
Yeah, it seems strange that everyone sort of says, if that's the value compared to Disney values, it does seem to be a step up more along the lines of the Art of Animation, which everyone says that even though Disney have classed it as a value, it's not really price-wise. So if they're classing Cabana Bay as like the low end, what the mid-range will be?
I think it'll be a lot like... I bet you the accommodations will be similar to Cabana Bay, but with the added Express Pass.
Yeah, that's what I was going to think. I wonder if they'll give it Express Pass, because there's got to be... It's a weird one, isn't it? Because they said, like, right, for the Cabana Bay, you don't get that Express Pass. You go up the level to that. Where do you sit in the middle? Because you've got to give people...
You've got to give people
more than what you get for Cabana Bay, but less than what you get from that. And that Express Pass, for me, that's it. Well,
it might be Express Pass, but with no early access.
Or it might not be unlimited Express Pass. I wonder if they'll do it like the one you pay for, where you get, like, the general admission Express Pass.
Right, but think about it. Like, what did you really get when we stayed at Royal Pacific? Well, you guys got a bunch of stuff, thanks to Derek.
Yes, thank you, Derek.
But, like, really, what did you get with your room? Think about it. You paid for parking, so you didn't get free parking. No. You got your Express Pass. You got your hour early entry.
Which we only used one day.
And what other, like, small benefits did you get in your room? Nothing. No. That's the way the more expensive hotels are in Orlando and everywhere, I'm guessing. Is you've got extra added fees for resort fees and that kind of thing, but they don't actually make the experience any better in your room.
No,
well, you look...
And I'm saying when you got resort fees as well, when you're actually only spending maybe half an hour to an hour awake in that room because you're in the parks, you're not using those facilities.
Let's be
but the
honest.
average person, anyway.
We paid $240 for that room. Like you say, we got the well, we if you go way back to like episode 2, one of the first segments we did was the comparison of buying 2-day unlimited express pass, and it works out at over $1,000. You can stay in the hotel room, and it's $240.
Right. And I mean, you can stay at places outside, not there for a quarter of the price of one of those rooms, and you get things like free breakfast and internet that works.
Yep.
And all these different things that you don't get there.
And sheets are
They have internet now, though, don't they? They have internet at the Royal Pacific, like all the hotels now.
Oh yeah, they had internet when I was there. We got one bar in the dungeon.
Yeah, but you had to pay for it.
Did
yes. Because I nearly went and hooked up to it and went, do you know what, I don't think I'll bother.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was like $10, wasn't it, per day?
So then you look at the difference between Cabana Bay and Royal Pacific. Then the parking's cheaper. Is that right?
It was $10.
So it's
$10
So it's $8 cheaper. And the only thing you're not getting, you're obviously slightly further away from the parks, but you've got bus. Did you use the bus? Did you use the shuttle service then?
Yes, we did, and it was really convenient and quick. And it was like basically anytime we left the hotel, there was one sitting there waiting, and if there wasn't, it was there in 2 minutes.
Where does it drop you off?
It drops you off in the bus drop-off area.
Which is where?
It's like halfway. Not halfway. It's right before the security. Like when you're going through the bag check and everything.
Right. Okay.
Like that big hub thing in the middle.
Yeah, there's an escalator right off to the left of it as you're walking up.
Yes, because I remember seeing the big lit up sign above to go to that area. Yeah.
Yep. So that's where the bus area is. So you're getting there and you're right up to the bag check.
So you're slightly further away from the parks. You can't walk. They could walk there when they get the pedestrian. No, what I'm saying is you're slightly further away.
Yeah.
You don't get your express pass.
Yeah.
The parking's cheaper, yet the rooms are probably, half the price?
Yeah. And way nicer.
But I'm sure Royal Pacific's aren't they getting refurbed at the moment as well? Are they talking about refurbing them soon?
I have heard that, yes.
Yeah. The thing is, it all comes down to what you want out at the parks. As if you're staying at the hotel, are you there just for a couple of days? Then the hotel makes sense. Get your express pass and just use it as a base.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which is,
if you're there for a week, I would say Cabana Bay would be an awesome place to stay.
I'm sure actually. Sorry, go on, Don.
The stuff around Cabana Bay too is really cool. The pools are awesome. They got bars all over the place. Or no, there was actually 2 of them. Restaurants. It's another place where you have to pay for breakfast and all that. But as we walked by, we didn't get any there. But the breakfast looked really decent, especially for like an on-site kind of place. So, and it was relatively cheap. I know it was like $8 for like the full breakfast. So yeah, definitely recommend Cabana Bay. Anybody that's thinking about it, it was very.
We will
Yeah.
get a show. We'll go into a bit more depth on it because I'm quite intrigued by it. But I think that's what I was going to say. I'm sure it's Virgin Holidays are doing it at the moment, like from the UK at least. If you book to stay at Cabana Bay through Virgin, you get free parking.
That's good.
Yeah. So yeah, that's all. Rumor wise, I know the Gateway thing, the Jurassic Park thing's come down.
Oh yeah, they
that looks odd.
Rumor is they're moving it back over by Thunder Falls Terrace.
Obviously,
that's quite a way.
Yeah, I think.
Yep.
Hunter mentioned it last week, didn't he? That he kind of thought the entrance to Kong was going to be where the old Photo Connect was. So if that's true, then they're going to be pushing that entrance way back.
Where's Thunder Falls Terrace?
It's on the corner. Is that right, Darren? If you walk down and before you turn right, it's on that. It's
so near the photo.
Just past that, in that corner where the splashdown is.
Yeah.
Which makes sense too, is because if you go to the left side of Thunder Falls Terrace and walk back there, that's where the construction for Kong starts, and it goes all the way to the comic book. No, not comic book. What's the comic strip place?
Toad Lagoon.
There you go.
Happy to help.
Do I do a podcast about this or what?
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've got some pictures up on our Facebook page for the lovely Nina. Miss Nina Thompson went over for us the other day and got them, and it looks weird.
It does. That skyline's just very odd.
I didn't realise you can see the Pteranodon fly is right into Tomb Lagoon.
I've quite often said if you had a loose shoe, you could hit somebody in the head. Score bonus points.
We've only ever been on it. Have we been on them twice?
Yeah, something like that.
Blech.
Anyway, any more rumours?
No.
Nope, Darren?
Only that one that says Studios 2017, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Something new's coming to the studios in 2017.
I'm sure
I
that
don't
will.
know, I don't know what it
so.
is.
Okie dokie. Well, before we wrap up the show, we have a little prize draw to complete for our Producers Club members. Now, if you're a member of the club, you'll have seen now the email we sent or in the private Facebook group that Darren went to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter Diagon Alley last week and got prizes for the Producers Club competition, which are, Darren?
The prizes on offer are a Wizarding World of Harry Potter Diagon Alley 2014 pin, a London to Hogwarts Express train ticket keyring, a paper Hogwarts Express ticket, and a vial of fire protection potion from Eternal's Elixirs of Refreshment.
Awesome. Now, Lee has entered all your names into a randomizer and will now randomise that list, please, Lee. Can you randomise it 5 times just to make sure it is fair,
Let me just
please?
count. Yes, I will. I am randomising 5 times, you
5
say?
times just to make sure it's well shuffled.
Oh, scary, scary stuff.
Scary, scary, scary. And
1.
Do we have a 1?
And the last one, 5.
And the winner's name is... Isabella Gingrich.
Hey!
Woo, well done.
Congrats.
So, Isabella, if you want to send us a private message with your details, we will pass it over to Darren and he can send you your goodies.
Woohoo.
I'm jealous.
And by details, of course, I mean a mailing address.
They are pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. That email is podcast@uuopodcast.com.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sounded like it should have been longer there, didn't
emailed.
it?
I'm saying private message.
It doesn't matter whichever way you want to do it. Isn't she there now? Or has she come back by now?
She's probably bought this stuff.
I can tell you, she'll be extremely excited about it.
All that stuff will be on eBay. She'll be going, I've just bought all that myself. eBay.
So if you also want to be in with a chance to win Universal merchandise in Producers Club only competitions, then email us and let us know that you want to be part of this club. That's all it takes, and for this year it is a small $10 donation. That's for the rest of this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's only started. We're only halfway through this month. So.
Yeah. We don't have any more Producers Club giveaways planned this year, but when we roll it out for a full year next year, expect a lot more.
Yeah, I don't want people signing up for it this year thinking they're going to get the chance to enter more competitions.
Yeah, it's just full disclosure.
Well, I go to the park a lot, so if I see anything fancy, I just might.
Yeah, we'll see. Who knows?
Hey, keep them on the toes. Mm-hmm. So that's going to do it for episode 101. Join us back here next week for more Diagon Alley talk, and remember, stay tuned after the outro for Dead Man's Digest. So until next week, for Darren, Lee and Gregory, I've been Tracy, and this has been the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast.
That does it for another unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. Between shows, we'd love for you to get in touch. So email us with your spews, funny schmitz, comments, questions, and news to podcast@uuopodcast.com. Keep up with what's going on every day by following us on Twitter at UUOPodcast, like our Facebook page at facebook.com/UUOPodcast, follow us on Instagram and Pinterest at UUOPodcast, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/UUOPodcast, and don't miss a show by subscribing to us on iTunes, and please leave us a review. Not an Apple user? Then head over to uuopodcast.libsyn.com and subscribe to the feed while you're there. You can also find us on Stitcher Radio and at micepod.com. Come find us on our partner site, micechat.com, join the forums, and say hello. So thanks for listening, and remember, be adventurous.
This has been a micepod.com presentation.
Bones will rattle, stairs will creak. Your outcome's looking pretty bleak. Thunder booms, lightning crashes, leaving boots filled with ashes. As we lay you down to rest, we read the pages of the Dead Man's Digest. Podcast.
Hey, everybody, and welcome to the first episode of Dead Man's Digest for 2014. I'm Darren. Lee and Tracy are joining me. Hello, guys.
Hello.
Hello.
All right.
Hello.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, we just want to get a quick one out for this week. The rest will be much more in-depth, but we've had some announcements, so wanted to get those out of the way. First of all, Walking Dead's coming back.
Yeah, we know.
Hopefully for the last time.
I think so. I think we talked about it quite a bit when they first announced it. It's got to be contractual.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and here's something else interesting. Universal Orlando is calling the houses mazes this year. Yep, on the website, every reference where they typically said house are now saying maze. So pulled that over from California.
Which do you prefer, Darren, the term maze or house?
I think maze is a little inaccurate because there's no way to get lost. Really.
Yeah.
That's
I
true.
think it would be awesome if they actually did a legit maze. That would be pretty awesome.
There is. Who was it last year? Someone over here, it was either Thorpe Park or a standalone one, did a cabin in the woods house, but it literally, you could go anywhere. It wasn't like a bog standard follow the path. You could go anywhere in the house. There was a certain room. There was a certain room that a lot of people went through and didn't actually go into because they never found it.
Ooh. I like that idea.
I can't remember what it was. If Lee Conway is listening, Lee, let me know and remark, because I can't remember where it was.
I need to do something like that.
And just a little tidbit about the Walking Dead house. It is the largest maze in Halloween Horror Nights history, with more characters in a single haunted house than ever before. So they're taking it up a notch with that. Hopefully, based on that, then we'll start to see some more larger houses, or mazes.
So they're going out. They're going out with a bang.
Yeah, definitely. Hopefully they're going. Hopefully they're not going to be back again next year. Fingers crossed.
I wouldn't be sad to see it again next year, but then I haven't experienced it for 4 years on the trot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. We had a couple other one other confirmed house announcement, and that's El Rey Networks From Dusk Till Dawn. The series is coming to life at Halloween Horror Nights. Joining forces with this, I think this is awesome, filmmaker Robert Rodriguez. The supernatural television show From Dusk Till Dawn, the series, will be brought to life in a menacing new haunted house at Halloween Horror Nights. So that is, again, that's based on the series, not on the movie. But the series, from what I know, it follows pretty closely to the storyline of the movies without as much gratuity.
It's weird because it kind of follows the story, but it also doesn't. Mm-hmm. We've watched Tracy, the first 4.
Yeah.
And it's like to give you an example, the bit at the beginning of From Dusk Till Dawn where they're in Benny's World of Liquor, and they kill the guy behind them, then they set the place on fire, don't they? And then they leave the 2 girls, they run out, and then they get in the car and go. Well, there's like a big police shootout in the TV series. When they come out, the cops come and there's a big shootout out, and so it's in the realms of the story of the film, but they're kind of expanding it a little bit. I'm still not quite sure how I feel about the TV series.
Yeah. Well, in essence of a house, I think that it'll turn out really well. I think that's going to be a really cool house, based on the just the locations and stuff in the show, because that's what you really have to look at. The storyline is one thing, but you want to look at the visuals to really see what the house is going to be like, because the story takes a backseat when you're just walking through the maze. So
it's a shame we're a family podcast, isn't it? I can quote that film all day long.
Yes, you can. But what you would expect is the key elements in the TV show are going to be the same as the key elements in the
You would think
movie.
So it'll be Benny's World of Liquor, it'll be probably the motel and the titty twister.
That's what I would expect.
I think it'd be pretty cool actually. Now he said that, and it's not, for all it's based on the TV series, it's more about the locations. Yeah, I think it'd still be pretty cool.
Yeah, and it's been a while since we had a vampire strip club at Halloween Horror Nights, so I'm excited to see that again.
Yeah, true.
Have you had one before?
Yeah, the
Mexican vampire thing, wasn't it, a few years back?
Well, that, and then they had like the Vampire Masquerade house. That was also maybe not exactly a strip club, but pretty much a strip club.
Okay.
So And then the other confirmed announcement we had was Sci-Fi's Face Off is going to be a scare zone at Halloween Horror Nights Orlando and an entire house at Halloween Horror Nights California.
As someone who lives in the UK who doesn't get that program, Darren, talk me through it.
Okay, so Face Off it's kind of like a reality show. It's a contest show where they get makeup designers from a lot of places. This season, actually, they've got 2 makeup designers from Halloween Horror Nights that are going to be on the show. So these are people that have basically, they're not big time effects artists yet, but they're wanting to break into the scene. So they've got 3 established makeup artists that give them challenges and then judge their creations at the end, and the person with the design that didn't appeal to them as much leaves.
All right.
So then it counts down basically to the number 1. And they've had a lot of other challenges that they tied into, like I'm trying to think of the other shows specifically, but they've had challenges with shows to get like their creatures in TV shows. Like the winner of this challenge gets their creature in the show, so I'm guessing that's going to be a lot like it is with Halloween Horror Nights.
Right.
Like the couple of people that do the best on this, this particular challenge are going to get their creatures featured in Halloween Horror Nights.
How do you feel that's going to work as a scare zone then?
Oh, I think it'll be great because it's not going to be like a themed scare zone. I think it's going to be like a kind of a mishmash of their different creations. Scare zones don't have to be huge.
No.
And the makeup, I'm sure they're going to do a great job with it. And it's probably going to be the most detailed makeup that you've seen at Halloween Horror Nights yet. Because they're not going to want to skimp on that since the show is a makeup show.
Mm-hmm.
Have they said where that scare zone's going to be?
No, they have not.
It's a weird one. It's like, it was when I saw it announced, it's like, that seems a weird one.
I think it's a cross-promotional thing.
Oh,
I mean, they're going to talk about Halloween Horror Nights on the Face Off show now, and then people are going to get introduced to Face Off from Halloween Horror Nights. Unfortunately, that's the way it is now for Halloween Horror Nights. There's a lot of that.
Isn't Sci-Fi part of NBC? Is that right?
I believe so.
Yeah, makes sense then.
Yeah. And then I've got a rumor.
It seems quite a strong rumor if it's the one I've heard.
That Halloween is coming. Michael Myers.
Awesome.
That's Friday the 13th,
Sorry.
isn't it?
Oh, maybe good job I didn't talk over you, so I don't sound like an idiot.
Well, I think I talked about it on the Rumour Mill. Last time it was one of the ones that's been quite strongly rumoured.
Right, and the reason that I'm even talking about it now is because it actually, the Halloween's official Facebook page and Twitter put out, and their website all had a thing on there for about 20 minutes that said that Halloween is coming to Halloween Horror Nights, and then it was all promptly removed very quickly.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
Yes, not before everybody got screen caps, though.
Well, that's not the first time it's happened. The From Dusk Till Dawn did the same, because the guys over at Theme Park Insight, it went up on YouTube. I think it went up on Universal's YouTube channel, and that got yanked down within 20 minutes, but they managed to rip a copy of it off YouTube after it got pulled down, and then they officially announced it 2 or 3 days later.
Right. Yeah, so, and it's happened a lot in the past. Whenever they partner with somebody, it seems like the partner always jumps the gun, so I don't know if it's intentional or how they do that, but but that's cool. It's out of the 3 big ones, the Friday the 13th, Halloween, and Nightmare on Elm Street, it's probably my least favorite out of the 3, and the one I see them having the hardest time actually making an entire house out of.
Because
I have faith in them. They'll find a way to do it.
It's only really the neighbourhood and the house, isn't it?
Of course, it's my favourite one out of those 3.
See, I would say out of those 3, I would go Elm Street.
Oh, definitely.
Halloween, Friday the 13th.
Right. Yeah, and I've wanted another Elm Street house since they did the one years and years ago.
So Tracy, you're obviously Halloween.
I've been
Elm
a huge
Street,
Halloween fan.
Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm a huge Halloween fan. And for me, Halloween is way above those 2 as well.
Right.
But that's just my opinion.
Yeah. And just to put a little bit more fuel to that fire, somebody took a picture on the tram tour over in Hollywood, and they took a picture of a facade that looked exactly like Jamie Lee Curtis's house, the house from the first one.
Yeah, I saw that.
So
Cool.
So yeah, definitely. And that is about it for this edition of the Dead Man's Digest.
I just want to jump. It's funny, like when I did all the rumours on the last show, I went on, I think it was HHN Rumours, posted what they believe to be all 8 houses, and it's funny that only one of them that's been announced so far was one of those rumours, and that's the Halloween house. Like, From Dusk Till Dawn came out of nowhere. The Face-Off thing came out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It's quite interesting. It's good.
Yeah, definitely.
This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. Weapons of Class 4 and lower have been authorized for use during the purge. All other weapons are restricted. Government officials of ranking 10 have been granted immunity from the purge and shall not be harmed. Commencing at the siren, any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 continuous hours. Police, fire, and emergency medical services will be unavailable until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. when the purge concludes. Blessed be our new founding fathers and America, a nation reborn. May God be with you all.
Right after we recorded this episode, Universal Studios Orlando and Hollywood both announced that the Purge Anarchy will be featured at Halloween Horror Nights as scare zones in both respective parks, with Orlando taking over the New York backlot. I cannot wait for this. I just saw the movie, really excited, and we'll talk about it more on the next show.
So yeah, that'll do it. If you have any news or rumors or any information you want to share with us, send us an email over at podcast@uuopodcast.com and title it Dead Man's Digest, and we'll get your thoughts and reactions on the show as well.
So thanks for that, Darren. And until next time, good night, Internet.